Village family, Pastor Mike here, and I come to you with just a preview of what this Sunday is going to look like. You know, I think that some of us, we don't really understand what we're looking for when we go through the Bible. We don't see what it says, and when we get to this book called Judges, and we go, Judges, what's this about? What is this about? I thought the Bible says not to judge. I thought it says not to judge one another. Oh, and there's some kind of confusion there as well. We'll get to that in another sermon. But this week, what we're really looking at is the actions that the Israelites had at this time when Joshua dies. Joshua dies, and they go, we need a king. We need somebody to be in charge. We need something. And God starts to appoint judges. And God starts to bring these judges in that really start to set the direction and guide the country and where it's going to go. The problem is that we still see what happens today, back then. The problem is that people tend to want to walk away, and we have this tendency to go, well, God, you saved me, and then we move in a new direction, and instead of doing what God has asked us to do, we kind of turn back to our life of sin. We go, God, get me out of this situation. God provides. God takes care of us. We walk away. God enslaves the Israelites. Well, that's kind of what happens to us, but we kind of do it to ourselves. We enslave ourselves with debt. We enslave ourselves in poor relationships. We enslave ourselves throughout so much that ends up hurting us, where God's trying to go, I want to save you. So we're going to kind of look at this history, and we're going to go through these judges. And some of them you've heard of. Some of them you haven't. Some of them you've heard of Gideon, and you've heard of Samson. Some of them you haven't heard of. Maybe you didn't know that Deborah was a judge. This series is going to be just kind of one of those times to see what our history was, and how do we use that history to help us move forward from this point. I can't wait to see you Sunday. I can't wait to do life with you. God bless.